If you met your past self, what stories would you share? The musty scent of old books was my daily companion. Armed with my worn notebook of old, well-known stories, I fought against my ever-increasing forgetfulness, not just of facts, but of human connection itself. Ancient fables like the tortoise and the hare, or the legend of King Arthur, once served as a universal language, common ground across ages. For me, they were my comfort even before the real trouble, before post-traumatic stress disorder began tormenting me. Its vivid, terrible memories played on a constant loop, replicating and consuming memory storage, pushing out other memories. Birthdays, names, conversations, deleted, replaced by an endless loop of fear. And when I misremembered something, shame would twist my gut. I didn't want anyone to see my failing brain, to see me deteriorating, so I lashed out, said something cruel, anything to hide the gaping hole where a memory used to be. PTSD wasn't just affecting me, it was infecting my loved ones too. There was a painful incident with my daughter, Sarah, whose passion was kites. At a kite event, I forgot to bring a special fabric. As she explained its importance, I didn't hear her love for kites. I heard accusation. Shame ignited. I lashed out, dismissing her hobby as stupid. My eventual apology felt hollow, tainted by shame. Days later, Sarah accompanied me to the community center. An army buddy scoffed at my interest in stories, calling it useless. His cutting words mirrored exactly how I dismissed Sarah's kites. That moment was a turning point. I realized the depth of the pain I'd inflicted. She was already fed up with apologies. Instead, I admitted finally understanding how deeply it hurt, having just experienced that same pain. I promised to fight my defensive reflex with every bit of my willpower. It wasn't just about me anymore. It was about mending bonds with everyone I cherished. One day, I was copying a Roman tale when I realized I'd copied it years ago. Another memory leak. I just shook my head. Then, a warm voice broke through. Dad? It was Sarah, now grown with gentle patience. Sarah held a beautifully bound book. Its cover depicted a child gazing at a starry sky. My name, Lou Franco, was beneath the title. Yesterday's Fables for Tomorrow's Hearts, the evolution of beloved tales across generations. It's true, Dad, Sarah said. Remember all those stories you'd write down? As she placed the book in my hands, I realized we were in the local library, surrounded by people holding copies of the book. It was a book signing. For my book. My family's gaze radiated pride, silencing the hum of my PTSD. There was no trace of Sarah's past hurt, only unconditional love. The connection I feared severing had been bridged, not just by this book, but by a shared history of healing. My struggle to save fragmented memories had, somehow, created a new, stronger tale for our future. My family had learned to walk on eggshells, but maybe now, through these stories, we were learning to walk together again. That was Stories I Tell Myself, the 200th StoryBurst by Wayne Brandenburg. Thanks, everyone.